Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to the Peaky Blinders. This is, of course, season 4, episode 5. This one is called The Duel. And, well, I guess we'll see what happens with the duel, but I'm a little worried about Tommy in that last scene, the way he was leaving with Auntie watching.
Yeah, with Paul watching, just having that cigarette, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out what she has in store.
Yeah, we've had a lot of cliffhangers as far as at the end of episodes throughout this entire series, but this one fell right up at the top with all the other big ones. Can't wait to see how this plays out.
Let me holler at you one time.
Yeah.
I am dying on the hill that Aunt Paul will handle family business with her own means and not any outside sources. That is what is going to go down. I'm dying on that hill. Let's go!
Hey, Steve, can I get a water?
Coming right up. Got a fresh pack right down here. Oh, my back. Oh.
Uh-oh. Looks like Steve's back just called it quits.
Some help would be good right about now.
Yeah, you're gonna need some help with that, Steve. Your injury could be worth millions. You should consider calling Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm,
with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client.
but Steve's worried. He doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees.
Worry no more. Morgan & Morgan will fight for every penny you deserve. And guess what? The fee is absolutely free, unless you win. But Steve doesn't want to sue his boss, even though he hasn't gotten his surgery bills covered in the last 6 months. Steve, when you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing the insurance company.
So if you've been a victim in a workplace injury or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you.
Steve did, and now he's back in the game.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
See if Tommy
He's got his toothpick.
See if Tommy makes 3 lefts, and then or 4 lefts, then he'll know if somebody's following him.
I mean, okay, he does have a mirror. Look, I didn't know when it became time that cars that were required to have mirrors.
Oh, ego, look at that.
Well, yeah, he's
Ego always comes back to these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
And did you see the credits answer?
I missed.
Well, it's too bad for you, I guess.
Yeah.
You'll just have to wait.
You'll have to wait for the football jubilee.
I'm guaranteeing it's Tommy. I wasn't paying attention, but I bet you it's Tommy.
It is interesting. He said he was going to take out Tommy last and make him watch. I guess he's not a man of his word.
Dude, did you forget that he made a deal with Aunt Paul?
Well, but still, I thought his ego would get the better of him.
They've shown us that they're men of honor.
Well,
Oh yeah, nothing to see here, anybody.
Oh, he snuck out already.
too slow. Oh, he's got the big dog waiting for him.
Oh, got him.
Yeah! This is what I'm talking about. Get him, Tommy!
So this entire time, Tommy's probably had a backup location where if he felt like he was getting followed, he knew he could go
I'm
to
telling
it.
you, it's Aunt Paul, dude. Him and Aunt Paul have a
Paul
deal.
told him to, yep.
Boy, for having that machine gun, he didn't hit shit.
Took out one guy.
Oh, it's got another one up in there.
Got the old side loader.
I was hoping he had some
Well,
grenades up
there's
there.
your answer, Diamond
Some
Dave.
sticky bombs.
Oh! Knew it! And you guys doubted Aunt Paul. Shame on all, well, whoever said it over on this side.
Oh, guy, go back to our last review. See what I said?
You were still pretty against Aunt Paul.
See what I said?
Oh, boy.
I remember I was making my diagram. It's still on my paper.
Freaking ricochet with the bullets. Would get them enough.
You want to know what's great about these times, too, is like, in this time, it's like there's no real sharp shooters. For the most part, right? You see what I mean? Like, look how he's wheeling.
It's just, yeah, he's
From
just
the obliques.
Yeah, he's letting her rip right from the hip. Oh, got him. All right, that's 2 down.
Oh, the sheets sure played a nice.
Saw a lovely silhouette and might as well take it out.
He's just taking a flyer on that.
I love the arrogance by Luca. It's fantastic. I was kind of thinking, because he knows kids are off limits, send the kid out knowing that one's going to go up, one's going to go down, and he could take care of the middle.
Oh, nice bottleneck here. He shoot his own guy? Didn't see the hat?
Well,
Sorry, I saw a hat.
uh-oh. Civilian?
No, another one.
Waiting for him to poke his head out.
He's got to be stealthy about it, too, because he takes one shot. They know where he's at. Or
Yeah, he had to make sure.
or just let it rip.
Had
Why
to-
not?
All right, I get it. Make sure.
Yep.
So 3 left.
He didn't want to be like Finn at the wedding.
Che dovranno lasciare strada. Immagino, c'avevamo voglia. La preghiamo.
You don't.
What he said.
He has a very good point. He knows these streets.
Answer. You don't tell that to an egomaniac.
Oh, shit.
Sparavo frutto. La verità.
There you go. I was just going to say, why is he just sitting there watching him?
one-handed it on his hip. Why would you do that? There we go. That's
He's
all.
enraged.
I know you own the cops in this dirty town, but you're gonna be dead before they get here. Come on, man, you, Tommy.
Huh? You thought this was going to be a fist fight?
What? You got it in your hand. End it.
No, they're gonna go
You're
fisticuffs.
going to do a duel.
Oh, that is the name of the episode.
Biff Tannen style here and number 3.
Good thing he's got that thing on him. Engine.
Ah,
The copper's busting it up.
how is Moss?
And they got everybody.
Enough. You do it. Saving your life for this. I'm a police officer and I'm doing my duty, stopping all this.
You just.
What do you think you're going to tell Arthur?
Tell him the truth.
You're here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Hey, Arthur, I decided to take them on, all of them on with Aunt Paul.
Oh,
The f happened today, Tom? Today I killed 3 men. Now our enemies are down to 8. I suppose they took you by surprise, did they? No, I knew they were coming.
He is.
So you got 3? Yeah, I got 3.
Well, I'll drink to you, Tom, you mad bastard.
I don't think
A
Arthur's
little
gonna
early
do
for
that.
celebrating.
Yeah.
Rice.
I almost met you today, Grace.
Make your move, Lizzie.
Just saying, May is still single.
I don't drink whiskey or gin anymore, Tom.
Why not?
Well,
Because they say it harms the baby.
Oh.
Is he gonna give her the Fast Times line?
You son of a...
It can only be yours. A day by the canal when you're somebody else in your head. Except it wasn't her who got pregnant.
Ouch. Take that, Tommy.
You better put a bit in the baby then.
I'm not laid up yet.
I'm not going to work with the Charlie Miners out.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he's going to take care of her.
You'll get an allowance. Every week from the company. Business is booming. I will buy a nice house, eh?
That's not what Lizzie was planning.
Oh, Jesus.
She thought she was going to be the next Mrs. Thomas Shelby.
I'll buy you a nice house.
And business is booming.
Brutal.
That was pretty rough, Tommy. I know you're going through some hell, but
Oh, boy.
he's been pretty closed off since he was embraced anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not totally shocking.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm just looking.
What is...
Dude, this room's going
boy.
to start on fire.
He's
Is
going to
that all the
rename
jewels they got from the Russians? Nope.
No, that's
A lot of Tokyo.
all the race day.
Let's take it easy, Arthur. Is he trying to write himself off this story? Because that's what it feels like right now.
I think he just
Holy
misses his brother.
shit.
Just left the safe wide open.
Yep, that's not good. A nice 4-second shot on that. Shit.
Been on it, you say, mate. Again.
Was the doors even locked?
Who knows?
Say it, tell me.
We'll be back in our garden before the time comes to plant anything out. Just one winter.
So winter.
Come to bed, Arthur.
I mean, she shouldn't be surprised. He was
Right.
doing it right
At
on the
the table.
table, right in front of everybody.
They're coming, boys.
Who's it coming?
I hope
Mr.
there's-
Gold.
Mr. Gold.
Oh, goodness.
Is it time for the match?
just- I don't trust this dude. Oh, are they getting Paul a safe house?
No way.
You've never eaten hedgehog, mate.
They don't even know where they'll be tomorrow. They followed the patron and the crows.
And if anyone should come for you, Michael, the Palmers and the Boswells will put up a fair fight.
It's only for
Take your medicine.
maybe not too much longer.
You're bad medicine.
Hi-oh! Shameless plug.
Which is the lot of them.
Show some respect, Mr. Grey. They've agreed to welcome you on account of your blood.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Take your medicine.
You're bad.
Shameless plug again.
Tommy says it won't be long. Then we'll be free.
Yeah, we got one episode left in the season. Michael.
Yeah, so
you'll
don't
be-
worry. Only one episode of this.
You'll be free until next season.
Yeah,
Some
tell
other
them your
shit.
grandmother was a gypsy princess. Name of Birdie Boswell. You're royalty up there, Michael.
His face. Yeah, jeez, Mom.
I've been cooped up in Small Heath too long.
No, not him.
Yep.
Not
It's gonna
him.
be him.
Smells spring in the air.
Oh, and he's got the hat to go, my lady.
Do not
Do you know
boink
along
him.
the way back, Mr. Gold?
Boink! You guys give me shit when I say Mac.
Get in, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Let's go for a lovely...
In fairness, folks, remember,
The carrot
she
drop.
said a couple episodes
She did
ago.
say
was-
it.
She did say it.
She was
What did she say? Unsavory characters?
Something like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
Unsavory?
Just the way that was teeing up is like,
Yep.
no, not him.
Let's go down by the lake.
Is that
Rabbit stew.
Did you ever eat rabbit? I know you probably have.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's good. Very good.
No,
Oh, see, this is when chivalry wasn't dead.
When the police were after him, my dad used to take us out. We'd be gone for days, living on what he caught. Oh. Do you have a sharp knife?
Right. Left boot.
How well, maybe that's what she wanted to find out.
Your wife's often around you. She watches you.
She watching me now.
No.
You get those lustful eyes off of Aunt Paul.
First, I thought it was madness, but no. When you put your head out of that window, you can do anything you want, because there are no rules, because there are no risks. Now give me the knife.
I think I might hold on.
This interaction is pretty interesting.
That's what you call flirting?
Now come here.
That's party time for Aunt Paul.
I can do whatever I want. Whenever the mood takes me. And you are a strong, handsome man.
You watching this, Dave?
And it is. This time.
Look at what is with his. With the.
Get the.
All right. Good for you. Good for the both of you. Have a little fun in this world.
Whoa.
Hey, yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
They
I
got
just
me.
gave Michael a little speech about how no one would know where to find him, but you'd know how to get him. If any harm comes to Michael, you shall have me as your enemy.
And then they'll go back to it.
It's just foreplay. Yeah.
None of your knives can kill me. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand.
Look.
Tutsorin mola. Abri.
I'm 50%
All right, now that
more
we got
into
that,
you
now
now.
we got that settled.
God damn it, now we're back to this garbage. What a poor choice.
Oh, you don't want Aunt Paul to be happy for a couple hours?
There's a lot better options out there than this jackass.
Well, all I see is a pond and a rabbit.
Moss. Yeah, Moss.
He's taken.
Well, he's not unscrupulous.
He's not unscrupulous.
Whatever the word was.
Dude,
did you grab
he
a
was being
thesaurus on your
bought.
way over?
He was being bought. He's not a straight edge guy.
She likes that. He's dangerous.
Oh, I see it. Oh, there he is.
I've never had a rabbit after,
Oh.
Well, watching one getting skinned in front of you apparently is an aphrodisiac.
What kind of weird Chilton shit is that?
I said apparently. I didn't say it.
My little cousin was born blind.
Can't believe he's coming for Alfie.
The chairman of the board recommends that those of us who are blessed with the gift of sight, that we spend at least half an hour of our day with our eyes closed, so that we may better understand the darkness and.
You adopted the dark. I was born into it.
What time is it?
Game time. Woo!
29 minutes past 8.
Right, well then I have another minute to go actually, but you can begin. Go on.
Good runner.
Oh yeah, I know who you are. You're a bit of a failure. How much time have I got left, mate?
10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 2. 1.
Right, hello.
Proposition, right?
Yes, I already know what you want. Yeah, I just want to hear you say it out loud.
And you, Mr. Sullivans, you too will be there.
Here's a gift. It's free souvenir of your visit here. Goodbye. Trot on. Down there is Bonnie Street.
The ultimate disrespect now?
I know what you want, even before you say it. Yeah.
So you got to taste it.
And then spit it in his face?
Le cacce puttana, urron, e contrabbando, a fino a New York.
That straight, mate, otherwise you wouldn't still be thieving. Well, the exit is still out there. On Body Street. Don't worry, because I've broken it down here on a list of costs pertaining to the assassination of a dear friend. Then I need you to put another ton on top of that because his brother is a animal and he will come after him. Another 100 on top of that because, well, you are whop, mate.
Oh, shit, here we go.
And then we have to deal with the ugly business, which I've been incredibly clear of before. I will need another £500 because, like I stated,
for the same reason.
total is down there in black and white. All right? Crack on.
Crack on.
Well, in order to qualify as my seconds, right, they would first have to qualify as being Jewish. Yeah? And in order to do that, they would have to replace their natural Italian arrogance with a Jewish air of absolute.
Back in the old country, a lot of the Jewish people having to pass themselves off as Italian.
All right, well, you will have to add another ton onto your bill for being a cunt. Yeah, you will have to circumcise them because the Peakies will check, yeah?
Any other requests, huh? 200 barrels. We have a deal.
Ja, genährt uns alle Männer.
That was awesome.
Oh boy, what's this truck now?
Alfie knows how to put a list together, doesn't he?
Well, for his good friend.
It's his dear good friend, Tommy Shelby.
Tommy Shelby.
Ada Shelby.
Oh boy, here we go, Ada.
Oh, the soldiers are coming.
Yep. Man, the Shelbys aren't even going to be seeing this boxing match.
No.
Territorials can be overzealous,
Your men watched.
and they will be reprimanded.
They won't see Saturday.
Oh, there's that.
I'll turn my back while you dress, and perhaps we can talk. I have a dossier on each member of your family. I know your family's extraordinary history. General strike is certain. Attempted revolution, perhaps. Soldiers on the streets very soon. They're already drilling. And here stands you, a woman with her foot in both camps. It's potentially very useful.
Useful to who?
I was going to say they want to hire her.
Maybe you should ask your brother Thomas.
Good luck trying to pry that vault.
Yeah.
Tommy's kept
Speaking
so
of
much
vaults,
to
we
himself.
haven't gotten anything
lately
on the
on
updates from Arthur.
Well, let's hope that
Hopefully
was...
Finn was there to...
See if the neighborhood kids found their way in.
The fight's in 2 dice.
2 dice.
Get in the trench.
Get on it.
Look at that. Those turnbuckles.
Wow. Tighten those up, kid. How are we supposed to run them?
Well, it is boxing.
I know. God.
Talk to me about Colonel Ben Younger.
Right to the point.
Wow.
The arrest was so the neighbours would see and word would go around. Younger is all right.
Oh,
unbelievable.
All a plan. Well, I guess he cracked that vault, huh?
Jesse has accepted my invitation to dinner.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Tommy Shelby is going to stop the revolution with his...
People like you used to be, like Freddie used to be. People who want an armed revolution.
Jeez.
Because I've been offered 3 5-year contracts to supply military vehicles to the British forces in India, Ceylon, Singapore, and Burma. Total value, £2 million.
There you go.
2 million in 1920s.
If I'm dead, you can all go back to being what you were.
Ooh.
British Army came to me. Ada. I said, why not?
2 million pounds.
I am the danger.
Why not?
I'll put it on your grave.
Tommy Shelby.
Why not?
Why not?
There we go.
Wow.
Why not
You
have a
help me
kid
or
with
not?
Lizzie? Why not help the British Army?
Why not, Quinn?
Why not?
Why not? You know, Tommy, you could have said no.
I got a feeling the British Army wasn't asking.
There's probably that too.
Yeah.
Other way round.
Tommy, you have two options. And guess what? None of them start with N.
No.
No.
They want music, Charlie. We have that gramophone we found abandoned inside that gentleman's car.
You know they don't. Tommy said they're here to talk.
Oh,
Lights his heater with it quick.
Charlie and Curly, this is Jesse Eden. Jesse, this is my Uncle Charlie and my... whatever Curly is.
Don't go to any trouble.
No, Curly. Got us some trouble.
That's how I introduce the answer to people.
Yeah.
And here's
Whatever
answer is.
And then he goes, answer, get to your trouble.
Answer is, Jesus. Is that how we introduce it?
I should have. Would have been hilarious.
It would have been. I would have laughed.
Conversation.
Just the hand motion.
Here's
really
my
set
business
it off.
partner, Mason Quinn, my other business partner, Diamond Dave Damone, and
Whatever answer.
Whatever
Answer
answer.
is.
Don't I get a choice?
Want an opinion? Try it.
I gotta have all these ladies try out my gin before we sell it.
Don't really drink gin.
It's too sweet.
And you're perfect. My gin is for women that don't really drink gin. Let's drink to something. You choose.
To the revolution.
Why not?
Why not? Thomas Shelby, why not?
And all I have to do in return is tell you everything I know about socialism. That's what your sister said.
I don't like your gin.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, you can pay those wages. You know how much money is coming in with those 5-year contracts?
I'm approaching the current political crisis as I would approach a horse race.
He always does.
Assessing the runners and the riders.
Is there a reason?
No, just probably a characteristic.
Maybe the real Tommy did it.
Oh, well.
Yes. Not just in my dreams in the day now.
And you're not alone.
I'm not alone.
Well, well.
I've researched you.
Of course you have.
everyone's researched Tommy.
It's pretty much all public knowledge now.
You just put the needle on and let us speak. There are some popular records, mostly romantic.
Thank you, girlie.
Thank you, Curly. Get out.
Let's eat before we dance, shall we?
So we're going to dance?
I think so.
Was that?
That means something else? Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, I think it does.
Like the horizontal polka?
And that was all the money we had for the whole week. And my mum beat me up in front. And I wanted to be different. That's what I wanted.
And you are?
She's so fallen.
Yep, buying in.
And he is too.
She's smitten.
Oh, he's working her.
When I showed you that photo of Greta Drossi, your face changed.
There's a difference between working and still falling.
He was in love.
I'm a young girl and
Luca's really buying his time to make a
To make
good
a
old
revenge.
revenge.
He's waiting until the boxing match.
I mean, what protection does Tommy have around him right now that Luca couldn't just...
Charlie and Curly?
That would be done in like 2 minutes. Ada was right. Tommy's gonna save the world.
Jesus. Just like he said he was going to do.
He never said it. Just Ada said it.
Well, he had everything planned
he never
out.
Said no. That's also fair and valid. It's right there in the barn, huh?
This is going to turn out dangerous.
I don't like the music is not.
Well, Tommy, you already got one girl knocked up.
Well,
Soon.
Oh, good. At least she stopped it.
Arrange a meeting with the appropriate people, and I'll be there.
she thinks he's buying in to her whole plan.
Vinny, come on, boy. Get out of here, you lazy bastard. Yeah, what's all that? Aye.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
All right, boys, look her down.
God, I just want Arthur to just be happy, man.
I don't think
you're on the wrong show for that.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
This fight's gonna last like 30 seconds.
What? Now you listen to me, you put all your money on the gold. You hear me? It's fucking fight night.
Fight night.
Come on, boys, and test your bets with me. Understand each other. In order of your special constable brothers, the Peaky Blinders.
Oh, this is awesome. What are we in, John Wick?
Wum.
Molly boy. There we go, boy. Bring out that. That's all I got.
That is already on.
Fair enough.
God. What?
If you play Goliath down in the 4th round, been kind up too long.
He doesn't want the money. He's KOing him in the first.
If the women are going to have fun, so am I.
Yeah, well, we believe it, Arthur. Oh boy, Lizzie's there. Oh man,
Oh, everyone's gonna be there.
Yep. Pick your jaws up.
Tommy has to be banking on Luca being here then, right?
I gotta think so. There's no way they'd all come in one place at the same time. Now there's Elfie. And there's the next episode.
Oh, lovely. Love how they ended it. That was perfect.
Another
Where'd they get those
jam-packed
lights from back in the day?
Yeah, no shit. Another jam-packed episode.
It was John Wick style, I'm telling you.
That's what I was doing.
Oh. So the only question I have for the folks is not how quickly, but how hard did you smash your remote to play next episode after this one wrapped up? Because that's about how I feel right now. I mean, look, Tommy had the shootout with Luca and everybody. His machine gun didn't really do him any favors, if I'm honest. Only got the one, but he took out 3 guys. And this story was just wild. Everything that they're building. For me, the big thing that I kind of wanted to touch on was with Tommy and Jesse. Look, I think Tommy's working her 100%. He pretty much, I got the impression he said as much, that he was going to do that, and now he wants her to invite him to the gathering with all the bigwigs, so to speak, so he can kind of see everybody who's there. He has her under the impression he just wants to bet on the winning horse when he's actually working for the British government. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty wild in the next couple episodes to see what Tommy gets into to kind of root out the communists with for the British government, give them all the names they want, etc., trying to avoid something real bloody. But yeah, just another great episode. Arthur is he's on a whole nother level in this episode. He is letting it snap, and we never did get an answer to the Shelby family vault. just being left wide open.
Well, that just could be us.
Thinking too much.
Yeah, I've got to believe there was a couple of days of
by,
business that happened and somebody went in. But it was just a nice touch to leave that open. And then the meeting between Alfie and Luca was just awesome. Again, Tom Hardy delivers as he always does. But of course, Luca, was amazing in his role as well. These two going back and forth. We talk about it so much in the show, the one-on-one acting that is so many times it's the star of the show, regardless of what's going on and what situations they might be in. So for me, this was another... Do I even need to say it was another fantastic episode? Isn't that stating the obvious every time we watch this show?
Broken record, dude.
But yeah, so with Tommy and Jesse, we'll see where that goes. And obviously with Tommy, I think meeting up with Alfie, that they have some information, maybe something arranged. We'll see. I have a hard time believing Alfie's going to take out Tommy, regardless of how much money, even if you had to pay him the $500 twice for the same reason.
Close to your friend.
Close to your friend. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I think Luca's just in over his head. And all this time I thought it was the Krays that kept the Italian mafia out of England. I guess it was the Shelbys.
With the ending, which was perfect to see, the silhouette of Alfie coming down the blue lit, hallway, which was awesome because whose side is he on? Because he had that great, obviously the great back and forth with Luca, and it was great that at the end he because they knew what each other wanted, obviously, with the exception of, Luca's like, I don't want you to take anybody out. We'll do that. We just need our way in. But right at the end, Alfie said to himself in Yiddish, according to what it said on here, that he's here to kill us all. Mm-hmm. So he knows that Luca has a bigger plan at play here, that he may have been announcing or telling everyone he's just here to take him out, but maybe he's here to take over it all and take out all the big kingpins, so to speak, so that way they can take over. So I think Alfie has a pretty good idea about that. And then with Jesse and Tommy meeting, I like how again they brought up Greta and so we can get another look into Tommy's past, where he was talking about how she wanted to change the world to make it a better world, and he seemed to have the same ideals, but then obviously the war happened, and like he stated in a few episodes ago or last episode, where he said none of us came back, which is very powerful because we saw what happened with other characters. But how about the highlight of the night was Paul and Mr. Gold in the forest, watching Diamond Dave's reaction to that. That's what brought a smile to my face this whole episode. But to be fair, she also put him on notice that hey, none of your with her magic, and she's of gypsy royalty, as we found out.
None of his knives
will be able to take her out. But that was great between those two. Just. Paul is just amazing.
Yeah, keep Michael safe.
And I was so happy that Dave was absolutely right. I can't remember exactly what everyone said, but I know you had 100% faith in Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
The whole time.
I wasn't a turncoat.
What about with Mr. Gold? Do you still have 100% faith in her?
Aunt Paul, you could do better.
Absolutely. But once again, Quinn mentioned it, but I'll say it again too. A broken record. What a great episode. And we got introduced now to Ben Younger. How is he going to come into play moving forward as well? I mean, we have one episode left for this season, and then we're going into the next season, so I cannot wait for more.
Yeah, the dialogue between Luca and Alfie, my favorite for this particular episode, and as Mason Quinn had said, the one-on-one interactions that we've gotten throughout the course of this series have been so powerful. Powerful writing, powerful performances, everything top to bottom. I mean, even just the music they give us to really draw out certain emotions that they want you to feel while the dialogue is happening, to the times where we have no music. I mean, everything that they do on this show seems like so much thought and consideration went into what the fan experience was going to be as they were watching it. How can you draw the fans in? How can you hit them emotionally? and they've nailed it 100 out of 100 times. So this is another great episode. It felt like it was 2 hours long because of how much story we got. And sometimes we watch these and we're like, oh, it was so good, it goes so fast. I mean, for me, this one felt very long in a good way. You know, we found out that, you know, Lizzie came and talked to Tommy about being pregnant, and Tommy was at first he suggested that maybe they're not keep it, and then I'll buy you a house to live in and get you on an allowance, as opposed to Lizzie thought
she was like, glowing.
Yeah, she thought they were going to be living together. Who knows where that one's going to go? Given what happened with Grace, now I'm afraid for Lizzie moving forward. But who knows?
Valid.
Of course, Aunt Paul with our buddy Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold. I did not see that one coming at all, but she did say it. She did say it. She was going to behave badly with, I believe it was unsavory characters. I tried looking through my notes. I didn't have it written down. I thought it was a funny term. I remember it was a fun term. But in any regard, another great episode. Another just chock full of story development and you know, things that can shift the whole plot of this particular season. But we only have one episode left, and it just feels like so much to clean up in an episode. I feel like season 4 and 5 might really run together. Can't say for certain, but I feel like there's too much to try to clean up with one last episode here.
Yeah, I think Ada had the line of the whole episode, talking to Tommy. I won't repeat it because it's probably going to get shot down by YouTube here. But line of the episode goes to Ada. I'm happy to see that I was right with Aunt Paul, because, man, we had some doubters. But I just knew the way that she's been brought up and through this whole series. She was just one of those that she couldn't do anything like that to family. She just handles it on her own time, her own way. So glad to see that was a plan all along. With Tom Hardy and Alfie and Luca, I was actually expecting more intensity. Not that I'm not saying that wasn't it was bad, because it was still great, because it was actually cool to see Luca's character and Tommy's character. I wonder how much that was actually ad-libbed a little bit, or was it just, hey, we read the lines but we delivered awesome charisma.
Adrian Brody's been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just the mannerisms of everything that he does is just hilarious.
You have to wonder with Tom Hardy's delivery in everything throughout this series, how many takes did these take? Because sometimes just the way he says stuff, like we, you know, as reactors, you know, we're watching it, you know, in a pretty serious tone, and we're just like, holy shit, shaking our head. I got to imagine that there's multiple outtakes of these guys when he says something wild and they just break, cut.
Yeah. Well, and I got to imagine too.
We'll have to search bloopers or something like after we're done with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to imagine too that some of these actors that come in and then they see that they have, you know, scenes with Tommy or Alfie, and if they've watched the show prior to coming on, I got to imagine there's a smidge of intimidation of like, oh shit,
it's got to be.
Tommy brings it. Tom Hardy brings it every single time. Now I got to start. I got to figure out how to to be here, not even level up, just to be right here with him. I can only imagine if that's some actors feeling that. Either way, phenomenal scene between those two. I'm happy that we got it and it didn't end in just wild chaos. I'm liking so far that pattern that we've been getting with Alfie, because you feel like the way that Alfie is, just it takes one thing for him to say something and then it sets a party off, we'll say. So really appreciating the dialogue scenes that we get. The ending with Alfie with that silhouette was pretty cool. I'm on the same boat with you, Answer. Where did all that unique, cool blue flooring come from?
Where they get that? Well, they got blue lights, maybe.
So that doesn't even matter to me. I'm just making fun, having fun with that one. As far as Aunt Paul, you could have some better choices than Gold. That's just my opinion. I know you're out for some
He's saving
fun.
her son.
Brought her a rabbit.
I do not trust that guy. And that's probably the reason why I just don't trust him, just because the way he came off and everything. And every look, he's just
Oh,
there's
he has
to
that
him.
look.
Every time you can't tell if it's a I'm gonna fuck you later kind of like with whether I'm taking your life, I'm taking your land, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm fucking you over.
Either way, it comes off like that. Now, clearly in that state, he did not have that kind of smile. It was more like, I'm going to make a move, but I don't know what the hell is going to happen. So at least we got those differences out of the way. Because every time he smiles at Tommy, after some kind of negotiation of whether it's the boxing or outside of boxing, I just get that feel. It's just almost like in Breaking Bad with Tuco.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's going to do.
No, like in the scrapyard, he wanted the whole thing until Tommy set him straight. And I think this was Aunt Paul's thing to set him straight. With
Okay, so we've seen,
He could have said
but
something.
we've seen with gentlemen of that nature, they don't like second fiddle role. So I'm hoping I'm really wrong. And at the end of this season here, Gold's like, great doing business with you, Tommy. We're out, and then that's it.
Because it could also be for the betterment of his son. He wants his son to be a pro boxer.
Yeah, maybe there's something.
If he knows if
give me something to make me feel less.
Yeah, if he
worried about the situation.
missteps, it could affect his son's boxing, which that's what he's always wanted.
And I'm worried about this boxing match.
Because remember, he couldn't even get in a boxing match at the fair early.
Yeah, remember he was.
Yeah. Well, and then just the way what's his name teed it up. The guy who's making the prop bet. Why can I not remember names when I'm on
Johnny?
camera?
Johnny Dogs?
Johnny Dogs. Thank
Honest.
you. Johnny Dogs.
Honest.
Like he teed it up too. Why are we dealing with them? I'll get 50 fucking Lee boys and we'll go da-da-da-da. So that's another reason why. Because so far Stephen Knight has written these things to where I'm gonna put this little tidbit in here and then later on it's coming back. So that's just how I feel about the situation. Overall, I'm definitely worried about Arthur. I just want a happy ending for him. But right now,
my God.
I do not see how there's any happy ending coming for Arthur. And by the way, this deal that Tommy had, £2 million.
Yeah.
Wow. Clearly, the life that there's no way that Tommy ever wants out of this kind of life that he lives.
Yeah, well, I
There's
mean,
no way.
He's running multiple factories, all over Birmingham and England and everything else. And now
legitimate businesses.
Yeah, and now he's got a guy he knows from the military coming in and going to be kind of overseeing Birmingham. So it's
I know this is just the whole thing. The whole big scheme is just crazy with what Tommy's doing. He's playing some major chess, and he's not telling anyone. And I feel bad for Ada too, because you could see like the almost ghost-like feeling that he got when Ada said, "Hey, there were two guys watching."
Yeah,
me.
how it went down.
Like that sucked. But hopefully now moving forward, this is some big pinball stuff that Tommy's doing, and he's really not telling anybody about it unless it's in you really need to know kind of moment. I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to turn out because again we've now, at least in my brain, have hit high stakes because I don't know how much higher we can get. It's just all about can he maintain
And
a
every
life.
season finale has delivered so far.
Yeah, can our characters survive?
See, it's not gonna
The important question, what do you guys think is going to happen in the boxing match? I think Bonnie's knocking him out in the first round, and he
I
doesn't
don't
care
think we
about the
finish.
money.
I don't think we finish, and that kind of helps set up more of my worry with these guys. Is just what I'm throwing out there because I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm hoping I'm wrong on this. I feel like Luca and crew is going to come in, disrupt the whole thing, and then we're just going to have some epic, probably bloodbath or something.
What if
A red wedding? Answer doesn't know what that is.
No, he
but
doesn't.
I know what
we
it
know,
is from.
and you know.
I know what it's from.
what if something happened to Mr. Gold's boxer son?
Oh, before?
Oh, during the fight. What if
Something happens.
stray bullets or something?
Yeah.
There's that option. There's a lot of scenarios.
There's a lot.
And then,
that could happen.
then Mr. Gold has no reason not to go mad. And
I mean, think about who's there. We have Lily there, who
Oh, the whole family's
the whole family.
I know the whole family's there, but I'm talking about like the not like right in your face main family member passes, but other things that could be very impactful. Lily passing with Tommy's daughter, or not daughter, son, whatever, Tommy's child, and then we have Gold's son there. So I'm not talking main characters.
Oh, Lizzie.
Side characters. Lizzie, excuse me.
Yeah.
We have like I don't want to call them side characters, but not your main that I feel like are at
very
risk
much.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's at risk.
That's a good point.
Everybody in that building.
Well,
Everybody's at risk.
Everyone's at risk.
Some
This
more
whole
than
series,
others.
pretty much, other
more
than
than
Tommy, has
others.
been at risk. Well,
Yeah.
even Tommy's been at
Well,
risk.
did you guys get? And again, I hate to go long, but did you guys get the vibe that Alfie was kind of putting Luca in his place a little bit in that whole
Absolutely
meeting?
he
He was
was,
doing
yeah.
the whole. He had his eyes closed the whole time. Then he asked him again, even though he was sitting down. He was the one kind of directing the meeting from a position of power.
Dude, that's 1,000%.
Yeah.
You're on my time. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, you showed up for the meeting. Oh, hey, I'm doing this eyes closed thing. Hey, how much time do I have
And you're in
left?
Alfie's place of business.
Dude, that was a power move the whole
But see, that's what I'm
time.
saying, because sometimes Alfie will display power physically by actually wailing on somebody with a meat hook or whatever that is, or he'll do it in
Well,
ways
it was
like
a big.
this.
He was hoping, at least in my opinion here, he was hoping by raising the money up and up and up and up and up and up and up, that it was going to push Luca away.
Luca was going to say, screw you.
He was trying. It was a power
Yeah,
play,
of
but he
course.
was also trying to push him away. But Luca kept.
1,000%.
All right.
Yeah, and
all
since
right."
you did it,
and then
you
you
did.
just saw that face of like, God damn it! Like,
Another 500.
well, yeah, we got to talk about more money.
Well, and then he saw, and then that's why he said to himself, you know, he's not, well. First he said to
My
him,
dear good friend.
"You're not negotiating."
Yeah.
And he's like, so then
Another 1,000 because you are a.
that's what he was being.
Yep.
Like, this has been great. We cannot wait for the next episode because why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Put it on his grave.
Put it right on his head.
So for Appleton Oak, that's Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.